Here's your coffee. Yeah, my wife insists I use reusable cups. She cares a little bit more about the planet than I do. You comfy? Well, you better get comfy. We are in this for the long haul. Oh, I got snacks too. You want some? The 3 perfect ingredients to a stakeout: coffee, cheese snacks, and good company. Okay. Wow, it's hot. Good coffee. I like these cups, actually. They're made out of bamboo, so they're like completely environmentally friendly or whatever. I don't really know. But cheers. Here's to our first stakeout partner. Listen. I've been meaning to say, and I hope that you don't take this the wrong way, but about what happened to your previous partner, I'm sorry. I can't begin to imagine how difficult it must have been to lose them like that, but I understand that sense of loss. Now, I know that you weren't happy to be partnered with me. I know that I have a reputation for being dirty or being crooked, but I want to prove to you that I'm not. Now I know that there's nothing I can say to reassure you that what you've heard is or isn't true. The main thing that I can do is show you through my actions, and that's what I intend to do. But you sure you don't want a snack? I got a big bag. One thing that I thought might help us to become better acquainted, to become better friends, because we're going to be spending like 2 days together doing this, tracking this schmo down, so we might as well get to know one another a little better. And so what I thought we could do is share stories. You know, like I tell you a little bit more about me, and then you tell me a little bit more about you. That way, we can learn to trust one another and maybe open up and maybe even be friends. Yeah? Okay. Well, I'll go first. So, like I said, I cannot imagine what it's like to lose your partner the way that you did. But I can understand what it's like to lose the most important person to you. Now, the reason I became a cop because my mom, she was the strongest, the most loyal, and the most brilliant police officer who I have ever met. Now, I always knew that it was her job to protect me, but it was her job to serve the city. And I understood what that meant. I mean, at least I thought I understood. But, I guess like every kid, I thought that she was invincible, you know? Like, that she could never die. And so, when I got home from school one day, and my dad got the call, even though I knew what the risks were, I was never prepared for what he told me. And I think that something changed in me that day. But something else was galvanized in my spirit. And I knew that I was going to become a police officer. So, as soon as I was old enough, I signed up for the academy, worked my butt off, and here I am now as a detective, partnered with you. So, like I said, while I will never understand what you have been through and what you have lost, I do understand loss and how that changes you. And I hope that you can learn to trust me based on that shared experience of loss. Well, that was a little heavier than I thought. Sorry about that. That makes me a little emotional, too. You sure you don't want a snack? Yeah. It changed me, but in the best way possible. And you know, like, as a cop, it's not always what you expect. In fact, a lot of the time, it's being in the wrong place at the right time. And that can be difficult. That can drain you when you're constantly faced with the unexpected, unknown odds, and completely mysterious assailants. You can never really be prepared. And I know that. It must have been very difficult for you on that last call with your partner where she died. I mean, if you want to talk about it, I'm more than happy to listen. Sure. Tell me whatever you're comfortable with saying. I don't want you to feel like you miss anything out or that you have to include everything. As far as I'm concerned, everything we share in the Stakeout is kept between these 5 doors. So you arrived on the scene and there were already 2 dead officers. Okay, I see. So when you were looking around, I mean, did you notice anything peculiar? I mean, like, anything that might indicate that it was a setup or anything like that. Yeah, sorry. Cop instinct kicking in, You tell me in your own words what happened. I want to help. I really do. Yeah. That must have been tough. And what about the chief? Well, I mean, what did he do? That's bold. I thought for a while that the chief was, let's just say, not always on our side. Sheesh, that must have been hard. So did you know, like when you were there, did you see anything that you could have prepared for? Like your partner walks into a room and gets blasted in the face. It just seems like, how could that happen, Who could do that? But what about anything else that you saw? Well, like anything suspicious. You must have been in shock. No, I'm not accusing you of anything, okay? No way, no. I know that you had nothing to do with it. I'm just saying it seems a little bit suspicious, don't you think? Like, how could this happen? Oh, really? What kind of gun? How about that? It's quite unique. Really? What makes you think that? Do you think that it was another cop? I don't know, that seems like a stretch. I mean, that would be a big deal, don't you think? If it was a cop who shot your partner, the implications for that would be huge. Like, that's murder, right? Premeditated. What made you think that? That's strange. Have you gone to IA about it yet? No? Okay. Well, that's probably for the best, Those things they can scar you for life. And I don't mean physically, I mean your reputation, If you get the reputation of being a rat, then it just doesn't look good on your permanent record. Wow. If you really, really think that it's something you need to do, then there's not a whole lot I can do to help you, if you catch my drift. Well, I said that There were 3 ingredients to a good stakeout. Coffee. Never roll out of coffee. Snacks. And we're out of snacks. And good company. Unfortunately, we're out of that too.